Yo.
Good afternoon, Ms. Athens. How are you?
Good.
Good. Good. My name is Megan. I'll be your student physical therapist assistant today. So I'm here because I saw in your chart that you're having a little bit of pain in the middle of your foot near that posterior tibialis tendon. You've got a little tendonitis in there. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your pain today?
It's like a 5.
About a 5? Okay. So what I like to do today is I like to do a few manual techniques. Just get my hands on your foot there, just to decrease the pain that you're feeling. Trying to get that 5 down to something a little bit more bearable. Also, I want to decrease the edema or just the swelling that you feel or that you have in there, because the measurements we're taking is a little larger than we want it to be. So we want to, after we're all said and done with these techniques, we're going to remeasure it and just to see if that swelling has come down. Finally, then I'm going to do just a few more interventions for strengthening, just so we can kind of increase that strength and that stability around your foot to also decrease that pain. That sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So, everything, as far as I know, you haven't had like any blood clots or anything, correct?
No.
Okay. And then I know there is a little bit of swelling, but it's not bad enough where there are any cracks in the skin, so we should be able to go ahead and continue. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to start with something called cross friction or transverse friction technique. So I'm just going to get my fingers here. I want to go along that tendon and I'm just going to go over it. Okay. Actually, a little bit here. So basically what I'm doing right now, you kind of have like a chronic pain, so something that's just like a long lasting thing. And what I'm doing here is I just want to restart the inflammation process. So just to kind of trick your body into, like I said, restarting the inflammation process, make it acute so it can actually get through the healing, so inflammation and into the rest of the stages of healing, so we can get rid of that pain, so that tendon can heal, and so you can walk a little bit better. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll do this for 5 minutes. Okay. Just going over. And if you are feeling any pain, it is normal, because again, we're just trying to restart it to get you through the regular healing process. All right, 5 minutes. Done. All right, so now I want to start with something called effleurage. So you're feeling all that swelling in there. So what I want to do is I want to try this technique. Okay. Mm-hmm. Head. So I just want to start this stroking a little bit, just so you can kind of get used to my hands. Okay, so we'll do a few of these and then let's start with the effleurage. All right, so here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna pause here. All right, so the reason I'm doing this is I'm just trying to get that fluid going back up towards something called watershed. So this something behind your knee that will take all the extra fluid that you have down there, and then it'll help get it to other parts of your body with watersheds to eliminate all that waste, all the extra fluid, so kind of decrease the pain. And then I'm also trying to help with more blood circulation, increase the nutrients and oxygen towards the area. So again, we can continue with restarting that healing process, get it going the right way, as opposed to just getting stuck in inflammation. Okay?
Yeah.
So we would do this for 5 minutes as well. Okay. All right. Finally, I want to start with relaxed passive movement. All right, so just want to get you into those different motions, just the inversion, the eversion. I know that the inversion might cause you a little bit of pain, because that's one of the motions that muscle does. So just want to go, we're going to go 4 times in each direction. Okay, if you're feeling any pain, let me know, but we're going to go in, just relax your foot as much as possible. Relax, and then, yep, that's as far as you got for out. So that was actually 3. and this is 4. And then the last one we're gonna do is we're gonna do dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. So we'll do 4 each way. 1, down, 2. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Again, we'll do 4 in each direction. 3, 4. Okay, so we're doing that just to again get you used to moving. Just trying to help again with getting that blood flowing up towards your watersheds and things like that. Okay, sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now next thing I want to do is I want to do an exercise for your feet, your foot intrinsic. So like the little smaller muscles in your foot. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to try to bend these 4 toes, but keep this one straight. Okay.
Yeah.
So, can you do it?
I don't know.
No. So
If I get them there, then can I hold them there?
So you gotta do like that, and then keep this one up. There you go. Go again. All right, we might have to change this intervention. That's fine. No, we'll do something else until we can work on some other things. All right, so instead of that one, we'll just do. I want to do some isometrics going into your inversion. Okay, so I know it is a little bit painful still when you go like all the way inside on your own. So I just want to we just want to strengthen these your muscles in here without really lengthening them, but we still want to be able to either maintain the strength that you have in there, so that when they are healing, that you will be able to use them and they won't be so weak that you won't even be able to do anything against resistance. Okay. So here's I want you to bring your foot into my hand, and we're gonna hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually 6, and then relax. So we'll do 20 of these. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And this is something you can do at home. 4, 5. So if you have a ball or anything at home, or if you just want to do it up against the wall, or if you're sitting kind of in a chair and there's like a little table, a sturdy table, you can kind of just press your foot into it, and you can do these at home. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Good. All right. One more to get to 20. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay. And then I'll be right back to get a TheraBand for your next one.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. So this is another thing I can actually show you. So I'm gonna have you here, and then we can actually use your other foot too, just as kind of like a little anchor. All right, so now this time I want you to come out towards me. We're gonna do evert. So that's a little less painful. Well, shouldn't be painful because those muscles aren't the ones that have the tendonitis. So go ahead and just come out, and we'll do 3 sets of 10. Actually, I want to move your foot up, so that's a little bit easier, and the angle's better. You can actually get that evert. So go ahead, go out against the band. Make sure there's enough tension. So if you want to move your leg out a little bit more too, good. So sometimes like you can have somebody hold it, but if there's nobody around, you can kind of just tie the band like this. So we'll do 3 sets of 10 to this one.
I like this.
Good. All right, 29 and 30. Okay, so there's 2 strengthening ones. So again, the foot intrinsics one was just in order to strengthen those small muscles in your foot, just to reinforce the arch that you have in your foot, as well as kind of take some of the pressure. If your foot is kind of leaning in, like something called pronation, then if reinforcing the arch in your foot can help kind of relieve that pressure, get your alignment a little bit better, so it's not as painful when you're walking or even when you're sitting. And then same thing kind of goes with the eversion, the muscles over here. We're just reinforcing and we're strengthening those muscles, so you can kind of take some of that pressure off, use more of these muscles when you're walking, so you don't have to put as much work or tension or all that stuff on this side. Okay.
Okay.
So again, something you can do at home. is there anything that you like in particular that we did today that you want to continue for the next time?
All massage stuff feels good, so.
Okay, well, we can definitely continue doing that. So again, took measurements of the edema, girth measurements. It has gone down, so we want to just keep an eye on that. If you start to notice any swelling at home, you can go ahead and ice or do some ankle pumps, or just do those exercises that I had you doing today. So to again increase the muscle pumping and help that blood get flowing again. Okay, sound good to you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'll see you next time.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.